The reason why some people believe I'm a prophet because of how predictable these people are. You see this video, right? You see these pictures. I made a video in October 2020, which I've been bringing up over and over and over and over and over because as they manipulate my memories, I bring it up. It's like in October 2020, I was talking about how my memories were being changed. It's like they're implanting the way I react to things today, but in my memories. And so I'm like, do this validates me. But on top of that is to understand that this memory manipulation is not something really just. It's something everybody's all waiting for in the commercial world. You see these people writing ethical paperwork about memory manipulation, and if I'm not mistaken, they hear saying how something that used to be seen as sci-fi is soon to be a reality. But the reality is, it's already a reality, but it's not in the commercial world. You can see that DARPA has been working on neurotechnology for a long time, and it's been a reality for a while. Matter of fact, I, being a target individual, I have to experience this reality every day because I'm one of the many guinea pigs where they implement this neurotechnology and make you experience memory manipulation. Now, I've talked about this before knowing that there's paperwork about it. Like literally, there's people getting ready for the day soon. And this was written in 2016. So in 2016, they were getting ready for memory manipulation to be something that is coming up. And I recommend everybody to go read this. And they talk about how like this technology already out that seeing that this memory is not only can be formed but it can be reformed in different fashion. It can be created, false, added, all kind of manipulation of memories can be applied. For example, right now, the reason why I'm bringing that up, even though I've made many videos about it, is because they're bringing out some things, but with different version of it, with the sensations and perceptions I'm having today, is to falsify memories that I always talk about. They're bringing up. I remember there was. I think we all know about this. Experiment. It was not really an experiment. It's as they're saying that they're doing these things, which is bad, because they're making me experience this false memory. It was about how black little girls did not like themselves because they give this like the options for these black little girls, little babies, and give the option: do you want the white doll or the black doll? And they would all choose the white doll and be like, oh no, why don't you like the black doll? It's like, oh, because the black doll is ugly, right? Which is sad. But the way they make me experience these moments, this memory, which I think they purposely make me say certain things in order to try to trigger this falsification and create their connections and BS. The reason why they manipulate this memory of this experimentation that I've watched many times, well, I didn't watch many times, but I remember watching it without getting this reaction I'm experiencing today, is because they're now making me experience the way they make me experience the things they make me experience today, specifically with black little girls. They're making me imagine a black little girl and give me sensation and stimulation that I, of course, did not experience at the time. But what they can do is to go back into your memory, make you experience things that you didn't experience at the time, and now make you experience it today and be like, you see, we mapped it. They go into your memories, manipulate the memories, make you experience things that you didn't experience at the time, and then make you experience and make you believe that no, you see, we mapped it. And they send, of course, the childlike individuals. At this point, I have plenty of videos. Look, every place where there's a kid, a child of some sort, especially black little girls, they will change the memory to make me react in a different ways. They're making me imagine a black little girl, and then try to be, and it's not even the same black little girl, but they try to make me imagine a black little girl, then make me experience the stimulation I never experienced before, but making me experience it today. But they say, oh no, but you actually experienced it when you were a kid. But we're changing that memory at that time when you watch this documentary or this experimentation when you're an adult, but make you experience this falsified memory because this memory is falsified. But at that time, by one point of your time, even though it's not in that specific memory, You've experienced these things, maybe not for this memory, but when you're a kid, that's how you experience whatever you experienced when you saw black little girls. You understand the illogicalness? It's like they're telling you, we falsify this memory. Yes, we do that. We manipulate your memories. But you would have responded this way if you were a child around middle school or whenever. So we are making you experience this memory the way you would experience it if you were a child around middle school or a child of that age. And falsify this memory. Do you understand how the illogical it is? These people, that's what they construct these bottom feeders. What 3 years? Talk about the if you go to my video, it specifically say the different fashion they make me experience it. They make me have different reactions, stimulation, sensations, perceptions of my memories. I said that 3 years ago. The reason why I don't mind repeating the same thing is because I also repeat the same thing that they don't want to hear, which end up happening. These bottom feeders will be reimbursed. They know the day will come, but now today they're gods working for pedos, because DARPA has been working on neurotechnologies for decades, for 70s, in a sense the 70s. The reason why this, and you should read this ethical paperwork. They even call it, oh, you see, even with this updates and this new neurotechnological aspect, so much will be coming up. Even memory will be manipulated at some point. Brain initiative is one aspect of this neurotechnology that's coming up. Which, who else is working on brain initiatives? As you can see there, DARPA. And they call out memory manipulation will come up soon. We should start prepping some kind of ethical books of rules that we should stick with, because when the day comes that people can manipulate your memory, who knows if they're going to do anything malicious. And I'm saying, and I've said before I even see this paper, and this paper is old. I don't know why I never actually looked up memory manipulation. But in this paper that I was reading in 2016, we're talking about how many years now? 7 years? 7 years ago, they were talking and prepping for a day when manipulation of the memories will be happening. Those are doctors writing this journal. Me, not knowing anything about even people talking about the potential of that, I'm just describing what's happening to me. And on 2020, in October of 2020, I literally said, they've been doing this thing to me. They've been manipulating me to experience a new version of memory. Now I get sensation that I wasn't experiencing at the time of when I experienced this memory. They're making me experience different perceptions, creating a new version of memory that's falsified. In this example, I'm just saying, when there was this experiment to see why, like the fact that black girls did not like themselves. And the example was, if you show the doll, a black doll and a white doll, they will go for the white doll and say, ew, black doll is ugly. This is not the first time they try to manipulate that. They tried to manipulate before, the same thing, but I guess with time. And they do the same thing wherever there is a black girl or any child of any sort. They are slowly manipulating that. And I know it's a falsified memory. And they've been manipulating my memories throughout my targeting as with V2K. And try to make me nervous. Like, so why do we call that? We call that because there's a black little girl there, and you want me to accept these pedophilia things you do to me that you say that I experienced when I was a kid. You understand? And they truly try to manipulate me to experience different version of this falsified memory. So for me, it's simple. I can bring up other examples of others who said the same thing, but we've already covered that up. I've not covered up. I've already mentioned that. I've talked about it plenty of times, and I don't mind repeating these things because they're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna talk about it. And matter of fact, this is not something new. They try to manipulate, so I don't. But they will look for any other memories where this black little girl they've tried many times to do the same thing, and they're gonna implant the same falsify reaction of that memory, making me feel a stimulation or sensation that they make me have today. And so now we mapped it. You see, proof, and they try to like gaslight me to make me accept this false memory. I know my memories were being manipulated before even this validation. That in the commercial world, people are getting ready for the day memories will be manipulated. I didn't know about that. I just experiencing what was happening to me. Since then, I've since October 20th, I've been talking about they've been manipulating my memory in these ways. And if that's how I lose my voice, talking about the things they do to me, this is a great way to lose my voice. That this bottom feeders, these people are rewiring the brain and manipulate the memories in these disturbing ways that they want you to accept, and then call it, oh, we mapped it. Of course, deceptions and falsification is that's all they're about. The way I look at this, okay, scientifically, this is what's happening. I'm a target individual. They need human subjects. You can see DARPA have been working on neurotechnology since the 70s. To do that, they need human subjects. I won't be surprised. These legacies they're talking about includes the manipulations of TIs. One might think that maybe that's where they get all that legacy from, or at least some of this legacy. So I'm a human subject, I'm a guinea pig, and these people implement these manipulations and then, try to make me accept these false memories, which I know is falsified. This is meant to make me accept this new version of reality they make me experience today. I know it's a falsified memory, just like it's a falsified reaction that I'm experiencing today. You got these bottom feeders are working for entities like DARPA, where memory manipulation is implemented onto the target individuals, and other manipulations that are disturbing are also implemented, and then try to make you accept these false memories. Now using the warnings of my torturers for me to accept these things. Reality will come to them one way or another. I've been saying the same thing before this validation, so I didn't need that. This is how, and it's funny, every time I talk about these things, I keep talking, because what they're doing is they're breaking my voice cords, like my speech is. So I will continuously say that, because the time I've spent speaking about things ended up happening. So I'd rather go through that and say what I need to say till the day I can't, because I know it's gonna come. But until then, keep blessing these people who are wanting me to accept these false memories.